Welcome, love and namaste. If you'd like to join me for 10 minutes, we're just going to spend a little time here in the present, focus on our breathing, focus on our body temple, just focus on being here. And try to gently pull our minds away from dancing off to the future or to the past. Just bring full mind power, if you will, here to where your body and your spirit wait so patiently for it. We'll start by getting our minds here through breathing. So if you can, take a seated posture. I'm just uniting my palms and just feeling that power, that magno-electronic energy that we all share, just rubbing that a little bit. I'm just feeling it move from my heart into my hands. You can join me if you like, just give your palms a little bit of a rub. And then maybe you want to think about somewhere on your body that you'd like to send that healing energy to. That's a private thing, so usually if we do this in public, we say to people, just close your eyes during this. I'm happy to share. I got a brain to heal, so I'm going to take that healing energy and place it. Close my eyes and focus on my heart, sending all this energy to where I want to feel healing, if you will. And now I'm going to try and slow down my breathing. I'm going to start to breathe like the giant tortoise, if you will, not like the crazy busy rabbit or hare. Slow down your breathing and use your nose. And now, if you will, take that energy, rub your palms together again from your heart, feel the energy, and then perhaps think of someone you'd like to send that energy to. So from your heart, gently raise your hands, and whether that person is here in human form or in angel form, just let the energy dance from your hands. I promise they're feeling your love right now. Breathe their love back into your palms. And then you can unite that energy at your heart center. Try to breathe through your nose. Use the left and right nostrils, the female and male nostrils, the yin and the yang, and balance. As you slow down your breathing, rest your hands. You can close your eyes or find a focal point at Drishti. Straighten your back. Breathe deeply. Drop your head, and when you're ready, just gently move your neck back and forth to the right side. And let the chin fall and stretch your chin across your collarbones to the left side. Go at your own pace. Breathe through your nose. Focus on your breathing. So basically I'm inhaling to one side and exhaling to the other. Perfect. Now roll your head back up slowly, back straight. Breathe. Let's take our hands and raise them. Inhale as they come up and do some circles above your head. So right now my right hand is going right, as you can see. And I'm going to try and move my left hand the opposite way. And maybe do that going the other way as well. It's tricky stuff, but it's also so good for our brain using the left and right. Interlace your fingers, palms to the sky, shoulders down and relaxed, and arms, if you will, in line with your ears. So they're not coming forward or backward. But a lot of people talk now about pushing down your shoulders. Just let them be naturally relaxed. Let blood flow down your arms for a change. Breathe through your nose. I'm sitting in a half lotus, because the full lotus is challenging again for me, starting the practice over. So if you're sitting with one foot in a position, it's always good to swap the feet at some point. Still stretch those arms. Breathe. Take your arms, if you will, and lean over to your right side. The left arm will go directly over your ear. And if anything, pull back a little bit. Try not to lean forward. Stretch all the muscles in your breathing, your side, especially breathing. Breathe through your nose. If anything doesn't feel right, you stop anytime. Take about 3 deep breaths through my nose on one side, and then you can move it over to your left and stretch your right arm over your ear. Try to stay in just a gentle alignment. Breathe. Perfect. Come up and rest your hands gently beside you. So I'm going to switch sides just to move my other foot onto my hip in a half lotus Padmasana. Sit up straight and just feel natural earthing into the floor. Take your hands and squeeze your shoulder blades together by interlacing your fingers or reaching for a towel. Lift your chest and heart, look up softly toward the sky. Breathe energy in through your nose. Try to get your palms to kiss one another behind you. Shoulder blades together and shoulders drop softly down. Inhale, and from your hips without rounding your back. So as if you're just letting your heart melt down toward the earth. Raise your hands. I'm going to keep my head up just to keep it safe. You can drop yours if you're comfortable. Breathe. Slow down your breathing through your nose. And use a breath, an inhalation to come up. Exhale, arms out. Just twist the palms up and down a few times to rinse out that stretch. Good. Bring your feet now together at your center into Baddha Konasana, the bound angle. Stretch the muscles on the inside of your thighs. Shift your weight so you're comfortable on your buttocks. Sit up straight, pad your knees if you need to. Relax your shoulders, don't crunch or round. Breathe through your nose. Push your heart forward. Hold your feet however you feel. And use your elbows, if it's available, to press, or the end of the humerus bone, to press your inner thighs down. Without rounding your back or lifting your shoulders, open your knees. Just feel the right position. Breathe slow and deeply through your nose. Good. Inhale, come up and bring your knees together. Then slide them underneath you and come onto all fours. Take one leg and just give it a little shake. Then the other and give it a little shake. Shake your joints, your knees, your hips. Be grateful for each joint. Hands are shoulder width apart, wrists are directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips. Belly lifts. We'll take a few breaths in what we call Vajra or tiger breath, pranayama. Inhale up with a smile of your spine. Deeply through your nose, exhale, and try to pull everything up into the middle of your back. So sort of like your center organs, pull everything up on your exhalation. Inhale and blow up your balloon. Really stretch your spinal cord, and again, with such gratitude, exhale at your own pace. Use your nose, full weight distributed evenly in your hands. Inhale up and exhale round. So what we're going to do is take the left leg or right leg, doesn't matter, just remember which one it is. Make a mental note now, I can see mine's my left. And bring it up to the top of your mat. Make sure that the heel is in line with your knee and the knee isn't going over the top like this. Once you're here, press forward into the hip flexor of the back leg. So we're stretching the front of your back leg. If your knee hurts, you can roll your mat or place a blanket underneath it. And if you're advanced, you can press up and stretch that flexor group even more. Breathe. Stay here in whatever comfortable position works. Feel the stretch, especially here. There's flexion going on in the front of the left hip. And if you'd like to invite a twist, if it's safe, try to keep the pelvis facing forward. I spilled a lot of extra there. And then bring the right, if you will, elbow over the left knee, hands toward your center, and have a twist. But try not to throw your hips out of alignment. Breathe. Perfect. We'll do the other side of the leg by leaning back and stretching the posterior of your left leg. So that lunge now turns into a backwards lunge. And again, you're not sitting down on your back heel. You're trying to keep as much of a perpendicular angle as you can, 90 degrees on the back leg. Inhaling without, again, rounding your back. Folding, remember we pour the heart down. Exhaling down. Couple of breaths in head to knee pose. Janu Sirsasana. Breathing through your nose. Come up slowly and just guide yourself back comfortably. Take yourself to all fours and circle the hips. So just rounds of maybe 3 or 4 one way and then the other. So pushing forward and backward through the hips. Perfect. And then we're going to complete our series by bringing the other leg. So this is my right leg that's coming forward again, making sure that the angle isn't forcing pressure onto my knee and there's an angle of straight energy from heel to knee joint. You can support your body with hands on either side of the front foot or on the inside if that's easier, or on blocks, and you can pad that back leg. You can advance by bringing your body up and lifting the back leg too and stretching as you breathe deeply into the left side of your hip flexor group. Breathe. Twist if it's available, but keep again the body in alignment with hips facing forward and then twist back. Look over your right shoulder, the opposite shoulder if you will. Breathe through your nose. Good to be alive. Breathe it in. Breathe in the gratitude for the healthy body. Feel it, think it, be it. Straighten the front leg so the posterior can stretch now. Toes toward the sky. Leg as straight as you can comfortably. Pad that back knee, but keep it in a 90-degree angle. Inhale. So you're not like this. You're inhaling, lifting, exhaling through the nose. Stretching. You'll feel it. You'll know. Might be with a bent knee. Just keep the chest on the thigh. That's perfect. Breathe. We all have different skeletons, we all have different diets and different ways of digesting and moving. So please, we're all going to do this differently. Just love the individuality of the pose and keep it safe. Breathe. Well done. We're going to lunge out, take the right leg back, take a moment and just sit to even the balance on both sides. Maybe a little hero virasana pose. Inhale and exhale through your nose. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. We are one light, sharing one breath, prana. Thank you for joining me. I'm sure I exceeded what was going to be, 10 minutes, but I'm not too far off. Have a wonderful Monday, a new start to a new year, and let's stay strong. We are one. Namaste.